Lots and lots has been said and written about you in recent years. Do you pay attention to much of that?
Only the parts that say I'm insane. I find that real humorous.
What's the weirdest thing that's ever been attributed to you?
I don't really get into weird things that are said about me. I tend to look at things that are complimentary, because that's what's going to add to my soul. It's very obvious that anything negative is spewed by a detractor that's trying to harm me.
So the ritual goat slayings, all that kind of stuff, that's all a joke then?
The what?
No, sorry, I was joking.
Did it. Well, that's where he goes.
Has being slammed by the censors ever really angered you? Any particular occasion?
I'm here. I'm living, breathing. I'm happy. I'm among wise people. I have no complaints.
But does it bother you that there is that moral majority out there who are just waiting to read something into the message in your lyrics?
What I think that is a security system, and it keeps the truth the truth. So debate it for hours, we'll find out one way or another, So I welcome all of it. I welcome all of it.
Do you get to hear any radio? Do you get to listen to other artists?
My radio, my radio, sure sound bad to me.
What is this routine?
He had a song a while back called "My Radio Show Sounds Good to Me," but that was when radio sounded good. It's people don't play anymore. Everything is sequenced, and if I want to listen to a machine, I'll just go put my clothes in it and get some work done at the same time, because you ain't gonna get no funk.
Who says no to you then? Who says the artist, whatever? I think this is substandard, or it's not up to your normal standard.
Let's see. Is that a substandard shirt that you have on? Is it my place to judge
I like
that?
it. Is that what counts?
That's what it's about. Yeah. You like it, that's what counts. This is my name. This is what I go by. Those who respect me will use it. Those who do not will say and do otherwise.
Without his old name or the restrictions of his record company, the artist made some real profits by using the internet to release his new album, Crystal Ball.
I couldn't release as much as I wanted to. See, Crystal Ball at $50 a pop sold a great deal, you understand? And it was 5 CDs. Right behind that, we came with New Power Soul, which has been very lucrative for us, regardless of what a chart says. Charts is someone else's accounting of an occurrence, all right? And the occurrence has been very fruitful for all of us. See this cane? See that ring? It's been wonderful. I feel it's important to have ownership of the legacy that was created by us. Even in Larry's case, he was at the same record company. Now he's free to either re-record those songs or get them back. I mean, how wonderful would it be, since they've already made their money, to give the recordings back now, so that he can make the same type of deals that a David Bowie or Elton John makes. That's only fair, wouldn't you say? I was playing a street musician, a little bit older. Some of my friends walk by and create havoc in London. There's a lot of references to this wonderful city.
Come on, shake it now. Come on, baby. Come on, shake it now.
The records I do alone are basically that, alone. All written by me, and I play most of the instruments. Kirk helps me with programming a great deal, but Emancipation, I did a lot of stuff, a lot of tracks you'll hear. It's like joint to joint is up there.
I've got to ask you a question about the name.
This is his bumper, y'all. I'm telling you that right now.
There's a big
This is how he sells his program right here.
big can of paint, 4 stories
I
above
got a
you.
question and I know the answer already.
Falls off the window ledge and it's coming down towards you. There are loads of people around. I have to.
See?
Is that it? I don't believe it. Well, answer me off air. Answer me off air, then. Can of paint is coming down towards you. I need to attract your attention in a split second to save your life. What do I shout?
You don't shout.
The artist?
You don't shout.
You?
You dive and move me out of the way of the paint. If you care.
Told you I knew that.
I can't reach you. I can't reach you. What do I say in that split second?
And I never did find out.
Right here in Times Square on Total Request Live, I'm Carson Daly. The crowds outside have grown, probably just to catch a glimpse of my next guest, who is one of the most influential musicians and songwriters from the past 20 years. He's recently released the beautifully crafted Raven to the Joy Fantastic. What an honor to have here on our Little Dog and Pony show. Please welcome the artist, everybody. Give a little window love if you'd like there. As I mentioned, I said I would have stood up and I'm already in the standing O position.
We got to do this formal now. Give me a pound.
It's obviously a pleasure to have you
here. Don't let
here.
the things touch.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I learned a new hug. Can I refer to you as the artist? Because I'm just a tad confused and I want to get it out. Is that okay? Does it matter?
You're the media, so it's cool.
It's all good? I'm a part of them? Okay. It is an honor to have you here, though.
Appreciate it.
You're here sort of every day in spirit, because when any other guest is here, over their shoulder is a shot of your record on the Virgin Megastore, Raven to the Joy Fantastic.
That's nice.
Sometimes they get in the way and block it.
Excuse my voice, I have a little laryngitis.
Oh, that's
I
all
was
right.
supposed to set up here and sing, but you don't want to hear it. It's not. No, it's not a wonderful thing.
Are you taking anything for it? Are you on antibiotics, hardcore stuff?
Taking anything for it? No.
Have you ever seen the show, the top 10 videos on TRL?
I've been watching it recently because of that out there. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Also out there, you'll see Christina Aguilera. We got the Foo Fighters. We have a show here with the top 10 that no radio station would ever really dare play. What are your thoughts on us playing Korn right into the Backstreet Boys? And I'd be curious to know your comments on the music on TRL.
I don't keep up with today's music too much, probably because I play. When I want new music, I just make some, you know.
Yeah. You have the luxury of doing that. I wish I could do that. I have to play the videos. Congratulations on the record. It was just a lot of fun to listen to in a day of, in an age of disposable music. It's great to have a record out. Sheryl Crow was here yesterday.
In an age of what?
Disposable music. It's always nice to have some music.
What's disposable?
Well, music that seems to sort of come and go. Music that lasts for maybe just a couple of weeks sometimes. But it seems like your music tends to stay with us for a long period of time, which is refreshing.
You don't promote any of that disposable music, do you?
Well, I gotta pay rent and
Oh.
it's like if I was a bartender and I didn't like Jack and Coke, I'd still serve it to somebody if that's what they wanted.
Ooh.
How's that for an analogy?
All right.
Sheryl Crow was here yesterday. She's on your record. Who else was, tell some of the other guest stars on your album.
We got Eve on Hot With You. We got Chuck D on Undisputed. Maceo Parker on Pretty Man. And Pretty Man, that's funky. That's a song I wrote for Morris Day and decided to keep it. And let's see, we got Larry Graham all over the place, mostly in spirit, yeah.
Does that happen often when you write a song maybe intended for somebody else and you go, oh no, this one's staying right here?
No, usually I'd give them away. I'm under the assumption that things that you want in your life, you should give away. Like if you want more money, give it away. If you want more love, give it away. If you want more music, do the same. So I used to give a lot of songs away. I think that's why I've been so blessed with so much music throughout my career.
We want to talk to you about your New Year's Eve plans, which we're going to get into. We also want to have open the questions for you guys here and people at home. 888-311-4343 is the phone number if you'd like to ask a question.
Hello?
Good voice. Steph, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Wow, you're calling from Puerto Rico?
Yeah, you know the whole story is I was actually in the doctor's office with my mom, and they were flipping channels, and I saw that TRL was going to come out, and then when I heard the artist was going to be there, I started freaking out, and I went to a payphone, and I called quickly. I'm actually really, really nervous, and I'm afraid that I'm going to screw up the question and everything, because I'm really nervous.
She doesn't
Oh my
sound
God.
nervous. What's your question? You sound all right.
Okay, the question is, as the artist, he's a musician, you know, and I want to know that if he's like updated to the TV shows and the movies right now, and I just want to know what's his favorite TV show and what was the last movie he saw.
Welcome to TRL. And your favorite color would be a nice addition.
I have a big problem with a lot of today's movies. I had a discussion with a friend of mine recently, and I asked him if he thought that, I won't say the name, but a very popular horror flick, if it was real or fake, and he said, it's fake. And I said, why don't you tell me one of the scenes from it? And he said, okay, and he told me one of the scenes. I said, it's with you, isn't it? It's gonna be with you the rest of your life, isn't it? And he said, what do you mean? I said, it's now a part of you. It's now a part of your fiber. And what you watch and what you listen to turns into you. And I think it's important that we start to have some sort of censorship. We've turned that word into a bad word, but it's really, we're kind of jacking our kids' brains up.
Yeah.
You know, we need to start examining this stuff a little bit more closely. Turn the TV off, just like for a week. What if we just shut down for a week and everybody had to find stuff to do? Yeah. And then we'd really have Y2K, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. And what do you think about maybe censorship for some of the music that's out? Would that philosophy carry over into that arena as well?
Well, I'm not one to judge, but I think we have to look at how things stack up to the truth. When you,
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah,
I mean, but you haven't even seen a movie or anything? You haven't gone to see any movies or nothing?
Never mind the words of wisdom he's saying. You're just intrigued by the fact he hasn't been in a theater in a few years.
Well, no, there's a theater that allows me to come in after hours, and I try to see something that's going to uplift my spirit, you know.
Yeah.
There's enough trouble in the world without going to the theater and looking at somebody getting their brains hacked out.
Yeah, maybe pick and choose your theater, your movies wisely.
That's right.
Thank you, Steph.
Thank you.
Go back to the doctor's office now. Rochelle is here in our studio, has a question. Where are you? Right there. Hi. How you doing?
Fine, thank you. What an honor. I'm so excited to
I'm excited too.
talk to you. Okay, and you're definitely part of my fiber, believe me. What I wanted to ask you was your collaboration with Ani DeFranco. I think you're both amazing guitar players, and how was that? And just everything about it. I just love both of you. I think you're awesome.
It. Thank you very much. I love talking about Ani because she's an independent spirit just like I am. And I was inspired a lot by her stance against mediocrity. Mediocrity being taking your wares and giving it to someone else. This is your whole business. You give it away to somebody else and then take a minuscule amount for what it is that you live for, what you were brought to earth to do. And I learned a lot from her just on that tip. And then when we got in the studio, I realized that she's as brilliant a musician as she is a spirit. So it was very rewarding. Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you,
Rochelle, for that. I should mention, you're the first guest that ever brought our audience gifts. Can we see some of these gifts here, guys? Very cool. Thank you for that. Nice. No one's ever done that before. Maybe you'll start a new trend here. That would be nice. We can watch this monitor and go out to Thalia, who's out in Times Square live, and I believe we have some questions for you. Hi, Thalia.
Hi. How you doing? How you doing, artist? Lovely to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Very good. I have Fabrice here, and he has a question to ask you, so why don't you go ahead?
Prince, what's the craziest offer you've gotten to perform your song, 1999 New Year's Eve?
Craziest offer I've gotten
Must be coming at you for years for that big night.
It was up in the millions.
Like how many? Like
1 and something.
And so
1 point something.
Do you even contemplate that, or?
Yeah, I contemplated that.
That's a lot of money right there. Thank you, guys. We should talk about what you're actually doing, Rave Until the Year 2000 on this New Year's Eve. Tell us a little bit about that show.
Well, it's a really cool little thing we're doing with In Demand, and it's really moderately priced. It's probably like $19.99, and you can pick that up and expect to see Morris Day and the Time. We're going to have a battle of the bands, and you can expect to see Larry Graham, the Family Stone, Maceo Parker, Mavis Staples. I'm going to play all my old hits, and then I'm going to play some new ones, and then we're going to play 1999 for the last time. So.
And then you'll probably never play it again, I'd imagine.
No need.
Yeah, we're going to have a sneak preview here on MTV on our Millennium show of your performance, too. So we're excited about that. That's very cool. And now it's time to world premiere The Greatest Romance Ever Sold, the first single off your record. Tell us a little bit about this video.
This was directed by Malik Saeed, and he's a perfectionist like I am. That's why it's a little late. And actually, you know, things happen when they're supposed to happen. I'm trying to get used to that time thing. It's not really real. This also stars an unknown woman by the name of Desiree. She'll be known after this. Ananda, a good friend of mine, she has major problems with the million booty videos that are out these days.
I'm very familiar with her problem with the booty.
Yeah, so her and I talk a lot about that, and I tried to do something that was a counter to that, and just talks about why Adam and Eve were supposed to be together. There's a reason for that. When we stop this battle of the sexes, then we'll fall into our proper roles that God gave us in the first place, and we can get things on, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what this is about.
Do you like making videos, the process in general? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, sometimes. I'm more of a performance person, you know. I'm not a lip syncer. So.
Well,